All right. No, I know, it's a tough walk. Welcome to Royal Birkdale. Today's episode is presented to you by us and the new app that we're launching, which is called, we don't know, or is it called?
Maybe Swipe Golf. Maybe Golf Rank. Golf DNA, maybe?
Of course, Compare. There's a lot of options we're working with at the moment, along with some support from our friends at Adidas and Titleist. Today, Royal Birkdale is getting put to the test. Lots of different comparisons from some of the world's best that we've been fortunate enough to see. I know we have split the budget against.
I have the old course, I have Arai, some good options in there going against Birkdale, so we will see.
I think Alex has this.
Straight up against Pinehurst No. 2.
And there's a whole comparison that I've got. We'll save it for a little bit later, but Pine Valley, Camargo are thrown in the mix today. So can Birkdale live up to the hype? How does it rank compared to some of the world's best that we've been fortunate enough to see? I don't know. It's going to be a tough test.
It's going to be a battle.
We'll see.
That's loud.
It's a good clap.
Man, can you own these intros in our next series? I hate being MC.
You're just gonna have to get over it. We're here to tell the world about Alistair. Before we get to that, you'll be at the first tee at Royal Birkdale in this many seconds.
Nice point.
Thank you.
Yes, the name of our app is Alistair. If you are a golfer who's seeking out world top 100s and really chasing the world's best golf courses, this app is for you. Go check out our website, also right here. Download the app on the iOS, and yeah, Alex, you've made it to the area.
I have, yes. I took the red eye and I landed at 8 a.m. and tee time was at noon at Royal Birkdale. So
you landed in Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester, forgot to add that, and then that was a commute in its own too, but made it there, hour and a half to spare. Let's get to Birkdale.
Sweet, let's check out my game. So today I am split budget with the 4 tiers. So in the $70 tier, I have the Old Course, Pacific Dunes, and Muirfield. In the $50 tier, I have Birkdale, Arai South, and Old Mac. Wow. 50, sneaky good. And the 30 tier, I have Streamsong Red, Hillside, and the Park. And the $10 tier, I have Hillside right here. Hillside, one of my 30s is right there. Played it yesterday. And then my $10, I have Los Verdes, Mammoth Park, and Northumberland Links. It's gonna be tough. I'm excited though. I think it's hot take. Like the 50 is strong.
Yeah.
The 50 looks almost as strong as the 70 in my mind.
Game of the day. I'm gonna go rank it. So I got Birkdale, Dornoch, Camargo, Royal Troon, and Pine Valley.
Pretty crazy battle today. I've got Royal Birkdale versus Pinehurst No. 2. Which is like very high up on my rankings. Another extremely tough course. Whoa. Let's go do this. Let's go get beat up.
We've made it. We've arrived at Birkdale.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the site of the 2026 Open.
Yeah, it took until first tee shot at hole 1 to realize how much of a test Birkdale was gonna be.
You know a hole is tough when Pat looks at you and says, I love this hole.
Nice.
Just 1v1, Birkdale versus Pinehurst right now. Something just came to me. Challenge. Pinehurst No. 2. It's quite wide actually. Like, it's all about what angle you kind of come into the green, but Birkdale I'm seeing is like, it's narrow. If you hit the fairway, you pretty much have the right angle coming into these greens so far. It's the 5th hole at Royal Birkdale. Is like a drivable par 4. Crazy look from the tee. A series of pot bunkers that kind of all line the landing zone leading up to the green. Pretty sweet, actually. Like, this into the wind is still like so hard. And I wouldn't even really call it drivable. Still have to thread the needle here between bunkers, pond, the fescue. When in England, I think the play is 3 hybrid, bunt up the slope, slow it down to the flag. Oh, that was actually close. Okay, now it's putter. We're up. Wow.
Gut instinct first few holes here was that it was going to be hard for Birkdale to compete against Arai South and Old Macdonald because I love those so much. Definitely not Arai, but potentially Birkdale sneaks ahead of Old Mac. Still TBDs. Gut instinct so far is that I'm going to spend it on Arai South and Old Macdonald at Bandon.
Michael teeing off on the 7th hole, par 3. 131 downwind, downhill. Chunked it, but the mat helped. And he's hit the green and it's running off the green.
You guys hate me if I did it not on the...
Yeah.
I'm just like laughing at myself watching back on this 7th tee box here.
Same.
Like, what if I do it on the rough?
Totally fine.
I do wonder though if I'm the only one that doesn't feel like my score counts if I'm hitting off of AstroTurf. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just a hard no for me. I was like, we're just standing on like hollowed ground. The Open's in like 3 months. I didn't want to even touch the turf at all.
Avoiding the mats at all costs. Holding the finish. Oh my God. The rough was the call.
I'm just happy we found a compromise, and I'll take hitting off at the rough any day.
I know.
Oh yeah. Come on. Good shot. That's such a tough shot. Really good.
Nice par save. Pat just said 2 inches left to right. I think he's correct. He is not correct. It went straight.
At the turn here, I'm thinking about my course fit pre-trip and how Birkdale was my lowest rating.
Not high, not a high course fit. No.
It definitely makes sense because I'm enjoying.
Soft.
Yeah,
He's soft. He's scared. He's a scared golfer. Best swing in the family. maybe not the best brain in the family.
No. I'm enjoying myself because I'm there at Birkdale, but not enjoying getting beat up. So really, between Birkdale and Pinehurst, I'm just trying to decide which one I prefer the challenge of at this point.
Soft.
Just coming up the 9th hole right now. Very scared to see the damage after this 9. Yeah, man, it's tough out here. Gotta be super precise off the tee, but check out this.
I'm about to walk off of the 11th green right here, as you can see, which is actually a sneaky good par 4. 4 really well-placed bunkers off the tee and crazy runoffs here. All right, so my swing for the day is to compare the 12th hole at Royal Birkdale and rank it among a list of 4 other competitors. 2nd hole at Royal Dornoch, the 11th hole at Camargo, 8 at Troon, and 14 at Pine Valley. So I figured I'd bring you along for the ride for what kind of reveal we're working with here as we exit the 11th hole. Nice little walkway here. A couple things that I'm seeing right from the beginning. Crazy false front where you have a massive waste bunker behind the green, which is really messing with my depth perception right now. Like I can't tell if that's 10 yards past the green or 60 yards. Yeah, if you're bringing that ball even 2 yards right to left, you gotta look at that right fescue. First impressions are fantastic.
I'm gonna hit a high 8. I'm hitting a cutty 5.
It's actually trying to draw. Oh my God, Jesus. This is the worst spot to be on this entire hole. All right, so ignoring that tee shot, we're still gonna work through this. I always go back and forth. What is best par 3 at Dornoch? It's either 2, 6, or 10. It could be any one of them depending on how you're feeling. 2 is definitely a little bit more intimidating for me than this one here. It is in fact 60 yards, that waste area behind the green there. So definitely creates a little bit of visual intimidation. And yeah, so now I'm gonna be stuck down here, hitting over this thing to a back flag. So it's actually kind of funny that 8 at Troon is the comparison, because last time I played 8 at Troon, I hit a dart and Mike had a miraculous up and down. So I'm channeling some of Mike's vibes right now. Well, that's like way over the green. Is it gone? That's a provisional, or what do you think? Well, we're definitely exploring this entire golf hole.
We got a Titleist AVX over here.
Fuck, there's a gnarly runoff back here. This is great. Oh my God, this is sick. I'm mid debauchery here. Just had a thought pop into my brain though, but the 11th hole Camargo is a great one-shotter. It's a lot less dynamic than this one. Yeah, that one is like, you just gotta commit off the tee, but it's a pretty big target. Yes, you're penalized if you miss, but it's hard to miss. So I know I'm putting this above 11 at Camargo. I gotta compare this after making triple to 14 at Pine Valley. I actually like this hole more. There's 5 different areas of trouble on this green. So I think I actually put 12 at Birkdale ahead of 14 at Pine Valley. 2 at Dornoch feels a little bit more unique than Birkdale, and it's just a little bit more fun. I would still give it the preference. So now it's just, do I put 12 at Birkdale in the 2 spot or the 3 spot?
What hole are we on? 14 here at Birkdale. 13 holes in. You know, it's a good track. It's a good track. Definitely one of the best links courses I've ever played. Old course, Dornoch. Maybe Birkdale's 3rd. Maybe it sits right after Dornoch for me, but pretty fun course, huge property, not easy, very difficult, but let's take a look at my budget and see where I think it's trending. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna try to give an estimate here as to how I spend that $100. So just to remind you guys, in my $70 pool, I have the Old Course, Pacific Dunes, and Muirfield. In my $50 pool, I have Birkdale, Arai South, and Old Macdonald. You know, Old Course is my favorite course of all time, so if I theoretically do the Old Course, I'm only left with 30 remaining. It would probably be Old Course and Streamsong Red would be my other option that's pretty solid, just so I get, you know, a pure Scottish links and an amazing US course. But just hard for me to not pick Arai with this budget. So I think Arai South is the lock, and I'm just gonna decide between Old Mac and Birkdale for that final $50 spend. So TBD, a few holes left. We shall see.
And this is Mike's par putt. Skate. Oh yeah, it's got legs. Get in. Okay! What a par! That is insane.
It's a test. is a test. We're playing in really benign conditions right now. And it's tough. I think it's only gonna get tougher when they grow out the fescue and the rough. Heading off 18T. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to compare to Pinehurst No. 2, really. It's kind of unfair that this is gonna be my approach shot. Because that is pretty darn grand. It's gonna come down to fun factor, beauty factor, because optionality and challenge pretty equal.
As Alex was alluding to, we were so thrilled to be walking up the 18th with the grandstands. Obviously, I think was grand the word you used? Grand amphitheater?
Yeah.
Grand? It's pretty good.
Very grand.
Yeah, we just completely forgot to film the 18th green, although we did manage to snap one of our favorite company photos.
Great photo. But we did prioritize getting our swings recapped on.
We did.
Probably, I'd say my second favorite patio of the trip. One of the best patios in golf, though.
What was your favorite?
I don't know, West Lanks with the sunset.
Oh yeah, that was pretty special.
That was nice.
Yeah. So you do know.
Course very hard, even though we played it on like easy conditions.
I thought this golf course was really good.
That was great.
I preferred it to Lytham, and I think I prefer it to Troon as well.
What about Muirfield?
I don't prefer it to Muirfield. I have Muirfield higher in my brain than you three have it. I think Muirfield's exceptional. The soul and character at Muirfield is way higher. I gave Dornoch number 1, the second hole Dornoch.
That is a
Number
cool
one.
par 3. Yeah.
I gave Birkdale number 2. I gave Troon Postage Stamp number 3. Pine Valley 14-4 and Camargo 11-5. Like, now that I'm saying it, like, I don't know how I would change it either. I'm done here.
Quick take is I prefer Pinehurst No. 2 over this course, and that is mostly because they're both very, very hard. The setting, I prefer a bit of width off the tee. I don't want it to be as penalizing, like if you hit a bad drive.
Should I talk about my game?
Yeah.
My $70 budgets were the Old Course, Pacific Dunes, and Muirfield. Very strong. Good mix of Scotland and Banded Dunes. 50s were Birkdale, Arai South, and Old Macdonald, also incredibly strong. 30s were Streamsong Red, Hillside, which we played earlier this week, and The Park, which was earlier this year. All played in 2026, great courses. And then the 10s were Los Verdes, Park Mammoth, and Northumberland Links. It's all over the map here. Yeah, but on the course, I was alluding to the fact that it was going to be difficult for me not to pick 2 of the $50 options on my list.
Right.
They were all strong, and Birkdale was within that 50. So my $50 options were Arai South, Old Macdonald, Abandoned Dunes, and here. So 3 spectacular golf courses, very difficult, and I just couldn't, even though like Old Course was in that top tier, which is probably the one I would pick, I just couldn't take a 70 and a 30 because there were too many strong 50s. So I was like, I couldn't even, I wouldn't even do 70, 10, 10, 10 either. Guaranteed where I would spend $50 is Arai South. Sometimes I question whether or not, and I'm like, maybe I should just make that my number 1. Around the 14th hole, I was deciding between Birkdale and Old Mac for that second 50. And I think that's so close. I think I would just do it here. I think I would do Birkdale here. It's so close though. I love Bandit. And I love Old Mac. Old Mac is so much fun. It's template holes. Only because I'd want like some OG UK golf in my 2 rounds. So
are you firm on your answer?
I'm firm on my answer. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna go
You did it.
Arai South and Royal Birkdale.
That's
Birkdale.
great.
It's a good pair.
Yep, that's a really good pair.